Hey YouTube. It's your boy, the Dubstep Normal, and today we're gonna be okay. This kid's here too. I keep forgetting to tell you guys he's here. Um, so we're gonna be doing some. Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Okay, we're gonna be doing some Let's Not Meet posts. This one is The Stepmother. It's by Milky Milk Chan. Um, by Milky Milk Chan. So let's get started.
Okay.
One night, when I was 11 or 12, I was laying in my bed, struggling to get to sleep. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, let's redo that. Alright, so, you guys, The Stepmother by Milky Milk Chan. Okay, let's get started. One night, when I was 11 or 12, I was laying in my bed, struggling to get to sleep. My dad and his wife would insist that I keep the door open when I slept. As a child, I was often afraid to sleep of the dark, so I would sleep with lights on or with a cell phone gripped tightly in my hands. I could not shake the feeling that I was being watched. At that age, I had a tremendous fear, quite a fear of demons and things that go bump in the night. Sometimes I would sleep with a Bible because at that age I had not abandoned religion, and I thought maybe God could help me. At some point in the night, I got very frustrated and sat up in bed. Beyond beyond the light of my room, there was darkness of the hallway and a figure standing in my doorway. I could barely make a sound, but I knew I was horrified. My my father's girlfriend at the time was standing in my doorway watching me sleep. Her eyes were fixed on me the way a predator watches prey. I remember looking at her eyes and seeing not a shred of humanity in them. It chilled me to the bone. Finally, when I got my bearings, Lu- Lucia? I almost asked confused. I asked almost confused. She turned around and disappeared in the darkness without a word. Startled, I gazed into the darkness a little while longer. This happened to me about two more times during my childhood, where I woke up to my stepbrother just staring me from my doorway. Another time I woke up to her at the foot of my bed. When I was 18, my relationship with my father continued to deteriorate, and he finally confided in me that he was afraid, when I was a child, that Lucia would murder me while I slept. He is still married to her. So Lucia and my father, let's not meet again. Well, that was the first story, and we're gonna go to another one. Not these. Turn it down, dude. Cause what if that song's copyrighted, man? Turn it down. Alright.
Yeah, but just because you can't you can't listen to the whole song.
I know. Okay, so we'll be this one's called "I Will Hit You with My Car." I will hit you with my car. Submitted an hour ago by Poitergist. It's not gonna be an hour ago when you guys watch this. Um, this is my okay. So I'm gonna start, obviously. So this is my second post on Let's Not Meet. My first post was my favorite funny story, but this one is not is one is but is this one is one of my not funny stories. I have terrible luck with creepy people. My friends explained it to me once that some people just look like victims, and I needed to stop smiling at strangers. Anyways, this story happened when I lived in a crappy area of town. I was walking to my car from my apartment one night. It was only street parking, and I usually had to park about half a block away. Across the street from my apartment was like a frat house. if the frat was for drug dealers and wannabe gangbangers, the guys were always catcalling me and yelling lewd things that they wanted to do to me out there, out their window. But I'm pretty used to that kind of behavior, so I just ignore them. This night, though, two of them were outside on my side of the street in deep discussion. They saw me walk out and stopped talking. I gave them a quick, polite smile, locked my door, and headed for my car. They started off after me, going, "Hey, hey, 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 baby. Hey, 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 baby. Come on, baby. Turn around. Hey, baby. Hey, come on, baby. We just want to talk to you." I kept walking and ignoring them, but they kept getting closer. I saw my car hit the unlock crap button. Moving faster, I felt one of them fumble for my arm, but I pulled it away. Opened my car and dove into the passenger seat, locking it as I went. The one guy started slapping his palm against the passenger side window, while the other one stepped in front of my car to block me from leaving. I yelled, I would call the police, and they just laughed. Then I added, "I'm your neighbor, you stupid motherfuckers, and I know where you live." They quit laughing, and the guy at my window said real low, "They won't get here before we get in." I went cold. I knew that a very overfused literary expression, but I mean it. I went cold. My brain shut down to survival mode, and I hopped it over to the driver's seat, turned on my car, and gunned the engine. I honestly don't know if I meant to run that guy in front of my car over, or if my survival brain knew that the car was still in park, but I'm fairly sure that guy pissed himself while leaping onto the sidewalk, but I wasn't done. Window guy was still there, looking a bit stunned. I rolled my window down and left to tell him, "I will hit you with my car." I reversed, swung my car to face him, and gunned the engine again. This time I was not in park. They both took off. I lived there for another year now. Never had problems with these two guys again. Alright. We'll see some more of these. Maybe creepy cyclists. I just want to. Yeah, I'll do this one. This one's pretty short. Alright, come here. You creeped out by the mirrors?
What?
Creeped out by the mirror?
Yeah, I am. I kind of got scared a bit.
You can turn on the lights. Just do it. Okay, this one's pretty tame, but sure the hell creeped me out. My friend and I were walking in a huge park near my house. That has a fair amount of woods in it. Even at 29, I'm told not to walk the trails even by daylight. There was once a dead body found in the woods. Two, it's near a mental hospital where people
also like that, and inside the park there would be a mental hospital, and people were actually known to break out too.
Oh. We're walking the trails on a beautiful day and decided to cut down through the trees to get closer to the river. After a little bit of walking, stumbling through, we came to a mini sort of clearing about the size of a large bedroom, and both stopped in our tracks. There was a man standing there in a corner with his back to us. He was standing completely rigidly with his arms by his side, right up against the wall of the trees, bushes, Blair Witch style. My friend and I immediately started backing away then turn and run the rest of the way back up to the main path, and don't stop running until we feel safe. Just the image of him standing there in the middle of nowhere, back to us all alone. It was actually a really startling image. It was so strange, and I have no idea what he was doing. Maybe he was there to pee and stopped when we came, and his best idea was to stand rigidly like a statue behind, with his back to us and his arms by his side. Seems unlikely. Either way, it was creepy as hell, and I'd like not to meet anyone standing in like that in the woods again. That probably will be it. Alright, this is it. Alright, so I know this one. Okay, stop. This one wasn't that creepy, but it'll get more creepy the more we kind of get into this stuff. And well, I guess I'll see you guys later.
Boogly boogly.
Yeah, man. Boogly boogly boogle.